This is an LG 42LV4400-UA. And we're going to disassemble it and replace the main board. So the first step is to take off the base, which we've already done. 4 screws and those come off and the base comes off.
So what we're looking at is that the TV, when you plug it into the wall, it does get power, so you see the red light. But when I power it on, the light disappears, kind of blinks in it. Holy crap. That's not right. It's working. Shit.
So the problem we were experiencing was you plug in the TV, the red light comes on, indicating that there's power. But when you try to power it on using the remote, the red light disappears and the blue light doesn't come on. So here we're looking at a replacement main board. And there's the part number. So once you've taken off the base, there are 11 screws that you have to remove around the edge of the TV, 10 larger screws, and then there's 1 small screw near the power button. 11 total. And then after you remove the screws, the back cover just pops off. And the back comes off like that. Okay, so this is the main board, and there are 5 connectors that have to be disconnected before you can remove the main board. So what we're going to do is disconnect all of the connectors and then plug them into the replacement main board and see if it works. So this connector is fairly easy, just wiggle it, it pops out. Same with this one. These connectors here have a type of latch which opens up, but you open that latch and then the connector comes out. Same with this one, it's got a latch just like the other one. And this one is very easy, pops in and out.
Alright.
Okay, so we've got the replacement main board, and I'm going to plug in the connectors and then we're going to power it on and see if we get a good result. So here's the first one. There's number 2. There's number 3. We'll try that one again. Make sure it's seated properly. And where's there's the 5th one. And as you can see, we're just placing the main board above the original on a piece of cardboard, so there's no contact, and we're going to test it that way. Okay, so we've got the TV plugged in now. We have the red power light on. Now we're going to hit the power button on the remote and see if it turns on. And it's looking good. blue power light is on, and I can see that the LCD screen is lit. So we've removed the main board, and to do that, once you've disconnected the 5 connectors, there are 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, don't forget that one in the middle, and then 2 more, 4 and 5. The 4th and 5th one connect a panel which has your control buttons on it. And once you've removed those 2 screws, that panel just comes off, this cover. After you've taken that off, you can go ahead and take off this back panel that houses your ports. And to do that, you've got a screw in the middle. Go ahead and take that off. And then there are 2 screws next to this VGA port. And to get those started, you'll need a pair of needle nose pliers, and just get those started, and then you can unscrew them by hand. And then that panel comes off. Okay, so we've almost completed installation of the new replacement main board, and basically we've done the reverse of the disassembly, so we were not going to show all that, but we put the back panel on, the side button panel back on, and then there's 5 screws that have to go back into place. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. And we have these 2 connectors already connected, and I'm going to finish up with these 2. Pop up the latch. Make sure it's seated. Pop up this latch. Make sure that connector is seated. And the last one, number 5.
Did have it in HDMI 1 just so that I would, that's the first one you come to. Okay.
So the LG is working now, and all we had to do was swap out the main board.